Alright folks, it is tournament morning. I was lucky enough to have a tournament that's within an hour of my house, which is really rare because most of the lakes, most of the good fishing is not close to me. So I'm actually loaded up right now. I'm about to hop in the truck and we're about to get to the ramp, get loaded in, and I'll see you guys there. And I'm excited. You guys are in for a banger. There's going to be a lot of fish caught in this video, a lot of action, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's get it. It looks like it's like a lot brighter than it really is, but it's about 4:45 in the morning. We got some other guys here loading in, chit-chatting, shooting the shits, having fun. I am ready to launch. I'm already ready to go, man. Just getting the kayak loaded up, and yeah, it's gonna be a shootout. Everyone kind of knows the deal right now. Disclaimer, it's bed fishing, mostly anyways. There's gonna be a little bit of jerkbait, largemouth, you know, out in like the flats and stuff, but it's going to be mostly bed fishing for me personally, and for most of these guys here too. So if you guys don't like that, I don't know what to say, but that's what it is in this tournament right now. It's May 18th up here in southern Wisconsin / northern Illinois area. So these fish are on beds. Let's go get them.
That's a decoy bass. Yeah. They won't let me in.
Alright folks, it's tournament morning. I got a little bit of a ways to go to my spot. We are on a pretty big body of water, as you can tell. Hopefully the motor is not too loud and drowning out my voice here, but we are on Lake Geneva. We got a tournament out of Lake Geneva, Lake Delavan, and Lake Como. Like I said before a little bit earlier, we are going to be doing predominantly bed fishing. However, this first hour I'm going to be throwing the jerkbait around, or at least the first 45 minutes till that sun comes up and I can see these beds a little bit easier. We got a little bit of competition that launched at this launch right here, like 5 guys, and they're all some of the guys that know what they're doing. So definitely think I'm in the right area for sure. But this is a big lake, there's big fish everywhere, and yeah, I mean, I don't know what today has in store. I know we're gonna whack them for you guys. I know we're gonna catch a lot of fish, especially because, like I said, we're gonna be bed fishing, so I think I got that pretty dialed down. But yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's do some tournament fishing, and let's go whack some fish. Let's see if we can keep this one on the bump board this time. Alright. Hell, dude. Kayak tournaments are so hard with these smallmouth. I'm gonna toss him back. The sun angle is really shitty. Let's toss him back on his bed. Dude, it took me like a year and a half to measure this fish because he just won't chill, popping his gills and stuff. It's all good. He's measured. We got an 18 measured on the board. Oh, come on, buddy. All right, bet. All right, 18 3/4 right there, baby. That's one of the ones we need. We need them to be a little over 18. We got to get above 90. And that's a good fish right there. I'm not going to be showing the fish off a lot today, guys. We need to be fast paced. This is like a 19-incher. Yeah, this is a big one. This might be a 20-incher. I'm gonna have to work on this. Big one. Big fish. Big fish, big fish, big fish. This is a big one. Oh God. Ooh, that's a 20-incher. That's a 20-incher. We needed that one. Great Lakes Finesse Juvie Curl. Now we gotta stay calm because these things have been super hard to measure. He was hooked good. Look at that. It's a 20-incher right there. 20-incher. All right, 20 1/4. Let's let him go. Let them go. They're on bed, so I feel really bad for them, but this is a tournament. I'm sure you guys see their colors. They're getting them stress marks from me measuring them. I really don't like that at all. This is not my preference to how the bite was gonna be, but this is where we are. We needed that fish. Big time, baby. All right, we're spot locked on the bed right here. Is that the fish? He looks little. He don't look that big. Watch this, guys. Might as well get a quick 17-incher on the board. Yeah, that's like a 16.5. It's just one of those like limit fillers. You just catch them because you can type shit. 16 inches. We just caught him because he was fired up and easy to get. Good limit filler. We got 4 now. Just want to show you real quick. We're catching them on that juvie craw, baby. That's a good one. He's hooked good too. But take it calm. Alright. That'll get us to 90. 18. We got 91 inches right now. Had to revive that fish. He started floating sideways, but he went straight back down now. That's why with these bed fish, man, you got to take care of them. It's like, I'm gonna say this right now. We're measuring fish and we're on beds and we're having to take multiple pictures of these fish, and that one wanted to float upright. I had to hold him there and let him go back down. So just, you know, keep that stuff in mind when you guys are doing this stuff. Got him. Oh shit. He's hooked good, but let's not with them. That crawls all the way up my rod too. Oh my God. Net that fish. He might go 19. All right, folks, we got 93 3/4 inches right now, and there's still like 6 hours to go. Our smallest fish is 18 inches. So we need to get like 20 inches. We have one, we got a 20 1/4, but we need to go out there and find some 19, I mean, even like, you know, an 18 3/4, just coals, because we have like an 18 1/4 and an 18 1/2. So this is a tournament where 1/4 inches are gonna matter a lot. A lot of people are gonna have big bags that at least went to this lake. I don't know what the conditions are on the other lakes and if they're spawning or how many big fish came up shallow, but we're having fun. We're having fun. Oh. That one went to eat it in the first cast. See, these new ones that pushed up are feisty. They haven't been f***ed with yet. This might be a coal right here, like a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch. I don't know if this is gonna help. Let's get him in quick. Yeah, he's not gonna. Oh, he just came off the hook for me too. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think this fish is gonna help at all. Yeah, that fish is not even close. Doesn't even help. He don't help. Just toss him back. The rest of the day is gonna be me trying to find big fish and not really casting that much. This is a quick pull. And he's fired up like he's gonna eat. I keep f***ing around with him. There he is. That's a good one, I think. He might help a 1/4 inch. Yeah, I think he's gonna help a little bit. Maybe. He doesn't even help. All right, guys, he just has a good build, but he doesn't help. 17 inches. We need bigger ones. I don't know if he's gonna help, he's close. He might help. He actually might help. He's 17 3/4. He's close. 17 3/4. He don't help, but we're back on the smallmouth, and there's a ton of beds right here. Let's just go get ourselves a few coals. Come on, baby. Put that one back. This looks like a big one. I could tell from over here. This is a big one, I think. I don't know. Oh, my net fell. Sheesh. My net fell and tried to sink. It's a 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch, Cole. All right, guys, I don't think I got it on camera, but we just got a 1/2 inch coal. I've been just going from waypoint to waypoint to waypoint, just looking for beds, looking for big ones, just trying to get that 1/2 inch, trying to get that inch. We got a 1/2 inch, so we're sitting with 94 1/4. I don't check leaderboards usually, so I'm not gonna check them now. I'm just gonna keep fishing and enjoying this beautiful day on the lake. Alright folks, I don't know all of what you saw. Obviously I'm still out here on the water, but we're on our way back. Line's out. We still got like 25 minutes to fish, but it's gonna take me another 20 minutes to get back to the ramp. I'm gonna take 30 minutes to load up. Weigh-in's like, 20 minutes away from where the ramp is, and I want to stop and grab some food. I know we got a decent score, and honestly it's so windy out here I can't see any beds, and these fish are so locked that anything that's still pre-spawn is like, they're not even eating, and anything that's post-spawn is, well, I don't think there's any post-spawners yet. So I think our day is going to come to a close. I tried to fish for like the last hour and a half, and it was just super unproductive. And yeah, so we're going to head back, get loaded up, and I'll see you guys at the weigh-in. All right, folks, we are at the check-in. Let's go see what's up. All right, folks, we didn't catch a check, but we got the biggest bag I've ever gotten in the kayak tournament. We did crack top 10. I'm pretty sure we got like 6th or 7th place. So out of 55 guys, come on now. We're not gonna be pissed at it. We're gonna be happy about that. It's gonna keep us strong in this AOI race. It's definitely gonna put us in, probably in a spot to make the championship. So I'm not gonna complain. The footage was absolutely insane. I mean, big smallmouth all day. When 17, 18-inch fish aren't culling, come on now. So I'm gonna head back to the crib, and we're gonna do a tournament recap and tell you guys how we caught them. I know it was all in beds, but I still got some stuff I want to talk to you guys about in specific to the lures and just how I was catching them, how deep they were, all the details, all the above at home right now. Let's go. All right, folks, as promised, we're gonna do a quick tournament recap. So you guys watched the video, you guys watched that crazy smallmouth action. It wasn't rocket science, right? We were bed fishing, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was doing something super complicated and something outside the box. What I really wanna tell you guys and talk to you guys about is, number one, the lure that we were using to catch those fish, because they were munching it up and like eating it no problem. A lot of times with bed fish, you might have to play with them a little bit, you know what I mean? Smack them in the face with your drop shot a little bit, whatever. This juvie craw right here, it was literally 1st or 2nd drop, and if I didn't catch them 1st or 2nd drop, it was simply only because I wasn't making good casts, because once this got in the middle of their bed, 1 or 2 twitches and they were sucking it up all the way. I mean, it wasn't even like they were nipping at it, they were sucking it all the way in. I actually put in the video how good we were matching the hatch, because I had a smallmouth literally spit up a crawdad. So again, Great Lakes Finesse Juvie Craw. This thing was kicking ass. I have a discount code down below in the description for 15% off at lurenet.com. Stop sleeping on them. They make not only a great, crawfish imitation, they have great drop shot baits, they have great minnow imitation baits, they have underspit, they have jig heads, they got everything. Great Lakes Finesse for a reason. They specialize in clear water finesse bass fishing lures. I paired this little Juvie Craw up with the Great Lakes Finesse tube head. It's like a 60-degree angle tube head at 1/4 ounce. It fits this craw perfectly, and honestly a lot of other tubes too. Again, links down below in the description to both the tube head and the Juvie Craws. I did catch a few fish on a drop shot, various different lures. You know, I was throwing a Gobiyashi flatworm, I was throwing a robo worm, and then morning dawn color. Those caught a couple fish, but nothing that cold for me, and not really the numbers for the day. I could have probably thrown that drop shot all day and caught fish, but like I'm telling you guys right now, this juvie crawl was just whacking them. I ended up getting 8th place out of 55 anglers, which was a couple spots out of the money, but was still really great placement and definitely keeps me in the running for AOI, and just a really great start to the season, so I'm really happy with that. And like I said, guys, even though we were a couple spots out the money, we still placed really high. And yes, were there other guys not throwing a juvie crawl who obviously placed a little bit better than me? Of course, right? I got beat today. But a lot of those guys, as I'm talking to them, they're telling me how they're having to work the fish on the beds, having to force feed them. You guys watched me throw this juvie crawl. I not once had to force feed the pad. They were smoking it. So if I would have, you know, got on those same fish those guys were on, I would have easily caught them as well with this thing. I am 100% confident in that because this was whacking them. Again, 15% off code down below in the description. Please do not sleep on it. It helps me out and it helps you too. And they're great lures. This is not no random company that I'm showing you guys. This is a legit in Bassmaster magazine company. Please check them out. These beds were mostly in about 8 to 15 foot of water. Smallmouth like to bed a little bit deeper in the lakes, it seems. The largemouth were bedding a lot shallower, and there were big largemouth on beds too, but they were a lot finickier, a lot harder to catch, and honestly, shorter fish. They'd be heavier, but they were short, stocky. The smallmouth were long. Some of them were fat, but mostly long and skinny fish. All right, folks, well, that's pretty much it. I don't got much else to say. You guys watched that video, you saw that action, you saw what we did. I just wanted to give you guys some quick context of what we were doing, share the lure I was using, and of course, that discount code that again is down below in the description. It was a great day. And you know, it's really easy to get a little bit upset and to be like, man, I was only one big bite away from the money. I was only one big fish away, or a quarter inch or a half inch away from the money. But at the end of the day, when you place, you know, 8th out of 55 guys, that means that I went out there and made better decisions than, you know, 40 something other dudes. That means I went out there and was on my A game, you know what I mean? And of course, we got some great content for you guys, and I'm sure you would agree this is probably going to be one of my better tournament videos. So with that being said, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. You're helping me with that watch time. You're helping me with that algorithm. If you're new to the channel, go down below, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, because if you've made it this far and you're new to the channel, that means you like the video. So there's no reason not to subscribe, man. Go down below, hit that button. All right, folks, until next time.